drunk girlfriend and her friend. So my girlfriend has this friend who we'll call John, and they're coworkers. Now, I didn't really have an issue with because he seemed like a nice, trustworthy guy, which was until today. For some context, my girlfriend, who we'll just call Anne, has recently started drinking these past few months, but not frequently, just here and there. That was up until this past week, in which she has been drinking every single day, around 9 to 10 p.m., and she's a weight, so she's not drinking heavy liquor, instead just about 1 to 3 cans of 15% gets her drunk. But this new pattern has gotten me worried for her because I don't think it's normal to drink this much consistently, but she never listens to me. Now today, Anne told she was going to hang out with her friend John and some of his friends, which she had never met before, but I trusted John would take care of her. So around 11 at night, I got a call from her, and once I answer, I heard her panicking over the phone, hyperventilating, and I immediately got worried, so I decided to check her location. We have each other's location for safety purposes, but it couldn't find her. So I asked to try to calm down and asked her where John was at, and she replied saying he went off with his friends a bit ahead of her and left her alone. And I recognized by her speech pattern that she was also drunk, and because she also confessed that John's friends peer pressured her to drink a lot. This got me angry, because I don't know who would leave a girl by herself like that at night, especially if she's drunk. I decided to text her friend John on his Instagram, since I didn't have his phone number, and I admit I did come off rudely when I asked him where he was at, and to go to Anne because she was freaking out, then adding that it wasn't cool how he left her alone instead of babysitting. Once he started getting close, Anne told me she was hanging up because she saw him coming her way. I was relieved. A few minutes later, she called me back saying how she felt better. I was very happy to hear that, but then she told me that John had blocked me on his Instagram because he didn't want me in his DMs like that, which made me mad because I have never texted him at all and only texted him because he wasn't taking care of her. I told her that I wanted to speak to him in the morning, and she told me that he didn't want to because he has more important things than to talk to me. Ultimately, I think once she gets home safely and sobers up in the morning, I want to ask her to stop hanging out with him or go off on John for being so disrespectful and inconsiderate of her. So if I do both or either of those things.